What's up, guys? I just woke up, so I'm gonna do this now because I've been having sleeping problems for the past couple days. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna do this in alphabetical order. I did this 2 years ago, and talking about all the group members in Film Freaks. That was April 2013, and my relationship with a lot of you sure has changed because I used to hate you guys back then, and you guys used to hate me, which isn't exactly true, but still, I think our relationship has certainly grown with a few people here. When I used to be weird with a lot of people, and I'm just gonna basically say my thoughts, and I think it's gonna be interesting to compare it with that video I made 2 years ago. Alright, let's go in alphabetical order. Um, Teddy's. No, that's not alphabetical order, I'm sorry. Adam Rolseth is first. He's not in this group anymore, barely. I don't know. He's not really. He hasn't been here for the past 2 years. He was only there for those first 2 years, I feel like. He was that really whitish black kid who was really cool with the jokes and was pretty much the anti-Shackle, um, because he can actually take a joke and isn't an asshole. Adam Sidorius. I first knew you because I remember Brandon and Dustin would always complain about your film ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. That's how I first knew you, or heard of your name. That was back in like 2012, because you would always rate things wicked high, like give any like anticipated movie like a 5 out of 5, and or 4.5, and that's how I knew you at first. And so I thought you would just be like this. I just had a preconception that you were like this kind of young, stupid, annoying kid. And my perceptions changed. You're really just the nicest kid in the fucking group. I mean, not literally the nicest kid, but you're just like, I don't know, you're just a great kid. You're so easy to get along with, so cool to talk to. I mean, it's not like you're one of my best friends here, but like I don't think I've had a problem with you, ever. So I don't know why I ever thought you were annoying. Um, let's see, Alan Gunn. I first knew you from the Unknown Underdogs. Remember that channel? We both remember Dustin. Um, yeah, sorry, lost this page for a second. Anyway, yeah, so you're an unknown underdog, homie, which means you'll always have a place in my heart. Um, you were always that annoying book kid, so I always, considered you a little bit. I don't know. I'm too tired to explain words right now, but yeah, you're still that annoying comic book nerd, but you embrace it, and embrace it in a much less obnoxious way than I think you used to. When I first joined this group again, you were kind of I don't know, just the face of that 2011-ish time period for YouTube, where really a lot of my favorite YouTubers left, and really I feel like that community was strongest in 2011, but I completely missed out on that year, and you probably don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but no, you're a really nice kid. I'm glad that you're in this group, so I got to know you better, and you weren't that Marvel fan. Well, you are just that Marvel fan now. Whatever. You're not Bullet Guy 97 or Alan Gunn 97 anymore. Albert Young, I just watched a little bit of your video that you just uploaded. I'm, whenever that voice is just not the voice I read, or I hear in my head when I read your comments. I still hear someone who actually sounds like someone who was born in 1999, like someone with a deep voice that, 1999, that's not the year they were born usually to me. So yeah, you're 15 years old now, I think. Yeah, I remember you were the 12-year-old in this group, and yeah, I still just picture you as a 12-year-old, even though you have a much deeper voice than a 15-year-old should have. Um, that's all I said about. I don't. You're also a nice kid too. I don't know. I'm not thinking of things to say right now, but whatever. Alec Badalion, I haven't seen you post in a while, but you get really, really early screenings. That's really all I know you from, or talk to you about. But I haven't seen you post in a while. You got a little more prolific in a couple of months ago, but I don't know where you are now. Andrew Bloomgarden was Movieman222 on YouTube for a couple from like 2011, late 2011 to at least my retirement from YouTube. And he would always comment on everyone's. I always appreciated because he would always comment on those lesser subscribed critics, even though he came, post uh, community inception time, which I consider the good old days, and really was only here for, the only big critics he was here for was of course, Stuckman and the Schmoes and everything, but he still managed to check out critics with a lot less subscribers like me, and I think that's really cool. And now he's a film freak. Who would have known? Bethany Hudson, I don't know if you like movies or what or why you're here, but I'm really glad you're here because I enjoy your presence. I think you're that added you're that added non Albert Young, non Omar Madhar, non male like ninth grader or however you old are, born in 1999, because I think we all have this preconception that girls your age are all these annoying little ignorant sleuths, but what am I even saying? I forget who I'm talking about. Who am I talking? Bethany. Bethany's. I love Bethany. Bethany's really funny, really nice, really cool, and I'm glad she's here. But I don't think you should even watch his movies. Billy Ostrella, you were added by Justin for some reason. I have no problem with you. I like you. It's just Justin was going through this phase where he added all of his friends, and that was really annoying. So that's why I didn't fuck with you at first, I guess. But I think you're pretty funny. Who else? Bobby Burns. You've been here for a while, and then he just started talking more. Came out of the corner like a year ago, and you've been obnoxious and annoying since. I'm kidding. No, you're a really nice kid. You always support everything, every vent post I make. You always message me these long, needlessly long paragraphs supporting me. That I'm just overwhelmed with support and I can't handle it, and it makes me want to kill myself. Bram Benderoff, it's weird. You're fucking hard to talk to. That's why no one talks about you. That's why everyone, people in this group like you, but it's hard to talk to you because you're just talk about you because you're just like Bram, you're Bram. You do your own thing. There's not much to say. Brant Son, no, he's not at him yet. Brandon Vanderhei. Brandon, we used to be pretty much, we used to be main homies. We still are, but we used to be, I think in this group considered as one, basically like just Griffin and Brandon, the two group clowns of the group. Redundant much. Anyway, yeah. I think one thing I'm really glad about, even though we're not talking nearly as much as we used to be best friends, and we really don't talk as much because we used to talk all day, every day, all the time back in like 2013 and 2012. But we really don't talk that much anymore, and it's sad. But what I am glad about is that I think he's finally opened up to this group. For a while, both me and him, when we first entered this group, we were very antisocial, but very abrasive. I don't know. We just have this negative attitude towards everyone, and we kind of only cared about our humor. I think we were tired of everything else, and so we kind of came off as maybe a little bit unlikable, unapproachable, not someone who's not people who's easy to talk to. And I think Brandon, I think I lost that really quickly, and then Brandon really kind of ramped it up in 2013 and stuff, and kind of turned away people and kind of turned himself into the kind of asshole of the group. But I know he's not an asshole. I've known all my life, all the time I've known him. I know he's not an asshole. He's a really nice kid, and he's finally. I don't know why it took him this long, but he's finally breaking out to the group, or finally opening up to the group, and just letting people. I guess he's finally comfortable, and it's the Brandon I know, and I'm glad you're all getting to see the actual really nice Brandon who who actually exists. I could have worded that so much better, but you get the point. Um, yeah, and we need to talk more soon. Brant's again, not his turn. Brandon Warwick. For a while on here was Disco Check Love, and before that he was Revolution Reviews. So I guess that makes him the person who I've known the longest in this group, even though he barely is a member of this group. I first watched a review by Revolution Reviews in summer of 2008. That was 7 years ago. And that's, again, even before Cooper, before Dustin, before really I watched anyone, I think I saw a review by Revolution Reviews. It was a horrible review of Disaster Movie where you couldn't hear the audio at all. It was hilarious, but it was the beginning of my venture into the movie community, which turned into Film Freak soon after a long amount of years. I'm going to take a break right now and go downstairs to get a drink because I'm dying of thirst here. So just bear with me. Come downstairs with me. Actually, I'll talk while I do this. Alright, who's next? Brant Son is next. Hold on, Brant. So, Brant, you're a great dude. Hold on a second. Brent, I don't know how someone who is like this conservative Christian at the core, who's never sworn in his life probably. I've never seen you swear. You're one of the oldest group members. I've never seen you swear once in this group. I've never seen you get angry once in this group. And yet, forget all that Christian conservative shit I said. I don't know what that has to do with this, because I'm fucked in the head right now. I don't know, you're just like the nicest person. There's no really other way to say it. I said this 2 years ago. You haven't changed. You're just the best person in this group, probably objectively the best person in this group. So take that to whatever. Cheyenne Brown. Look, first of all, I was joking. I've been joking. I've never disliked you, Cheyenne. For some reason I was trying to bring back a joke that turned into sort of like, I don't know. You thought you hated me. I don't think you hated me. I never hated you. I guess we just really annoyed each other at first, and no, now we really like each other, or at least I think you're really cool. I think you're really funny. I think you're also opening up to this group instead of that, little used to only really talk to Jason and Aaron and Izzy, and kind of like I just thought he was kind of just one of those people who were kind of hard to talk to, I guess, but it's finally opened up to Film Freaks, and it actually feels like a Film Freaks member, because you used to be a fantastic film fan for a while. That's how I knew you, and those people are kind of just packed into this corner with their own little people. But once you join Film Freaks and become like a full Film Freaks member, you really open up. You become, you know what I'm talking about. I can't explain it. Will sound like a dumbass. Chris Noreen. Chris Noreen is still one of my best friends in here, but I haven't talked to him on the phone or on Skype in over a year, which I think is crazy. I still talk to him more than most people in the group on Facebook and stuff, but I think it's crazy that we haven't talked in like a year, heard our actual voices, because we used to talk every day. We used to be, Skype sessions used to be daily things between us. Hey, Cosmo. Hey. Say hi. Say hi, Chris. Hi, Film Freaks. Hi, Chris Noreen. What do you think about Chris, huh? What do you think about Chrissy Chris? Anyway, yeah, we need to talk more, because Chris is one of my best friends on here. Summer 2012, hashtag NIFA. This is about to be 15 minutes, so I have to make this a part 2. So, hold on.